How is Trump a racist? I have no voice, so I have to use this amplifier. How is he a racist? Did you know that the Democrats are really the KKK party?
He's not a white supremacist. If he was, I wouldn't have supported him. I've been a victim of racism. I know racism very well. Yeah. So he's not a racist. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the
How is he a
media. If he
racist?
was a racist, trust me, I would not support him.
What's your name?
Jennifer Harrison.
Okay, so what brings you out tonight?
I'm from Phoenix, and I have no voice, so bear with me. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. We came down for the rally at the border this afternoon. Came up here to jump into the belly of the beast. And
So do you know what Trump is doing right now?
right now, like,
Yeah, what he's in Beverly Hills for?
yes,
Okay, so what's he doing?
he's here for a fundraiser.
You know how much people are paying to meet with him? So I know throughout his campaign, Trump has talked often about liberal elites, the Hollywood elite. Obviously, the right isn't a big fan of it. So what do you think about him coming into Beverly Hills and getting $250,000 a pop to have people talk to him?
It was 30,000.
It's a minimum of $35,000, a maximum of $250K if you actually want to talk to him. You can be at the meeting for 25, but if you give a quarter of a million,
Going to.
what is the money going toward?
I'm asking you.
Okay, I would for campaigning, obviously, but what do you think they're getting for their money? What are they saying when they talk to him? I mean, these are people in Beverly Hills. These aren't people in Alabama or Texas or Phoenix.
If I had $30,000 in my pocket, I would be in that building too.
So you would spend your last $30,000 to talk to Trump?
Much respect for President Trump. Absolutely.
Okay, so what made you originally a Trump supporter?
His very first speech, and when he talked.
You're talking about the Mexicans are rapists speech?
No, when he talked about building the wall and finally addressing the illegal immigration problem that is plaguing our nation.
In what way is it plaguing the
We have an
nation?
invasion from Mexico. We have lawlessness. We have people that think that they can just sneak their family across our border and demand the same rights and entitlements as American citizens over and over, year after year, decade after decade. There's no end in sight to it, okay?
Okay.
I live in Arizona. I'm also a border state, okay? And we're fighting hard to make sure we don't end up like you.
Like us.
We don't want to be a sanctuary, anything.
So I understand the sanctuary thing. Let's stay on one topic. So you brought up the plight of illegal immigrants. I mean, we know statistics show over literally decades that illegal immigrants do less crime than native-born citizens.
$6,000.
Dreamers are some of the most model citizens. They're more likely to own a home, more likely to...
3,000 Americans murdered by the hands of an illegal immigrant. So you tell me, which American citizen are you willing to sacrifice to let an illegal in? Because me, I'm not willing to sacrifice any citizen for an illegal alien.
Well, I see. I would make the case that by spending $60 billion on a wall, we are sacrificing people because that money could be spent on something
Are you
else.
interviewing me or you? Is this your interview or mine?
So this isn't Anderson Cooper. If you say some BS, I'm not simply going to let it slide and then move on to the next thing.
What I'm saying, 63,000.
Where is that coming from?
Since 2001, 63,000 Americans have been murdered or killed at the hands of illegals. That doesn't count the rapes. Shh. This is my interview. Beat it.
As you're watching this at home, feel free to fact check that.
Yeah. Feel free to fact check it. Pull out a phone right now. Fact check it. Beat it. This is my interview. Beat it. I have no voice because I've been screaming for a week.
Okay, so I really have to ask. So I know that you've been saying to people that Trump isn't a racist. That's fine.
No, let's stay on topic. Okay. 63. Okay. Which?
Now it's 600,000.
No, 63,000 Americans have been murdered or killed by illegal immigrants. Okay, illegal aliens. They're not immigrants. They're illegal aliens.
They are technically immigrants. That's what the word means.
Illegal aliens is the legal proper term. The legal proper term is illegal alien. You can package it up and make it as pretty as you want by calling them undocumented dreamers. They are illegal aliens. Period.
I don't think that's actually technically true. The English language, the words mean things.
Legally. So, which American are you willing to sacrifice for an illegal alien? Because for me, it's none.
Well, so you said you don't want me to cut you off, but then you ask a question, you don't let me answer. I would say if you have $60 billion and you spend it to build a wall, rather than investing in healthcare and a number of other things, you're sacrificing a great number of people's lives.
How do you prevent more from coming over?
Well, for one thing, you simply wait because we know year by year fewer and fewer people have been coming over. We also know...
Has that worked?
Yes, the numbers have literally been going down every year. This is just a throwback to the 90s and 80s. He's trying to just...
She says women get paid equally.
That's very interesting, but I don't want to switch the topic just yet.
Belly of the beast.
So look, I do want to ask you in general, because you were saying to a lot of people you don't believe that he's racist. I'm not going to try to convince you that he's racist, but I am curious. Would you care if he was? Would that actually stop you?
He's
from
not a
supporting-
racist.
Okay, that's fine. He's not. If he was, would you care?
That's a hypothetical question.
What would it even mean for him to be a racist?
Are we talking hypotheticals or are we talking facts? Because I don't work on
I'm trying to get to your values. That's what I'm trying to get
I don't
to.
work on maybes and hypotheticals. I go on facts, okay? There's not been anything that shows that Trump is a racist. So that card is overplayed.
Well, no, I'm very curious.
Y'all
So,
need some new material.
so let's talk in terms of what he's actually done. Not just that we focus a lot on his language. Let's talk about what he's actually done. So he's nominated a number of different judges.
wait.
I'm curious, how many Hispanic or black judges has he nominated so far in the 14 plus months he's been president?
I'm not sure on that.
It's 0.
Okay.
Doesn't that seem interesting?
That's
George W. Bush nominated multiple people of color to be judges.
We nominate people based on their skin color, not their.
No, we
not-
nominate them
not-
based.
Not their qualifications.
So is it your position that suddenly, when he
No, wait,
became
no, no,
president,
you-
they became less
Look at my
qualified?
phone right here. So you're telling me we should nominate people solely based on their skin color, not their qualifications?
Do you believe that they
Neither.
do you believe that they became less qualified when Trump became
I don't
president?
know their qualifications.
Okay.
But you want
Do you-
them to be qualified just because they're black or brown.
No, I want him to choose people who are qualified, and I
Based
know
on
that
their
in
skin color.
and I know that
Based
in
on their
America,
skin
people
color.
of all racial
Based
groups are
on their
qualified
skin color.
to serve in our judicial system.
No.
I'm a race baiter because I want a representative population of judges.
You want people of color picked solely on their color, not their skill or qualifications.
So if I'm going to say something and she's not going to listen,
Go away.
I know a lot of people
Employment
wanna
is the
talk
lowest
to you.
For black and Hispanics. in
Yeah,
50
that is
years.
100% right. That is 100% right. And also, if you look at the chart, it was going down, going down, going down. It's still down. I don't know that we can necessarily attribute that to Trump, considering it was going down historically.
Okay.
Look, I know a lot of people want to talk to you. We disagree on a number of different things, but I do, in a general sense, prove the fact that you like your president and you're trying to engage with people. I think we need more of that. I don't necessarily agree with all of your tactics, but
But it's facts.
I agree.
It's facts. You don't agree with my facts.
I will agree with whether that is a fact or not.
Don't agree
But
with
anyway,
facts.
thank you for coming out tonight.
Thank you. God
Thank
bless
you.